What's up, everyone? I'm Happauge and we're finally back. It's been at least 3 months before I've actually done another video of Halo Reach, and that's because my dazzle has stopped working. It hasn't been working for a while. It just recently started to work, but then I was like, you know what, screw it, stop it from happening again, and I kind of wanted to get some better videos going on anyway. I decided I'm going to go to Future Shop and pick up a Happauge. So now I have a Happauge. I can play the game and record it in 1080i or 720p. Now this footage right here, you're watching it in 1080i, which is actually pretty cool. So it definitely is a lot better. So definitely let me know what you guys think of the new quality. And I hope it's here to stay, because I think it's probably one of the best qualities out there. The files are bigger, so I'm probably going to be uploading them between 10-15 minutes, maybe even less, depending on that. But less about that, more about the game, of course. So this is the level called Exodus. I just recorded it like 10 minutes ago, so I know everything that's going to happen in this. Well, not everything, of course. I don't know every kind of conflict that's going to happen, but I know the story. So basically what happened in the previous episode before this, George has died. He gave his life to save everyone else, or at least he thought that he saved everyone else from the Covenant invasion by destroying that huge, gigantic carrier. Of course, though, there was like a crap load more carriers right after that one, so he kind of gave his life for almost nothing, to be honest with you, which kind of sucks. I mean, he felt like he was saving Reach, and in the end, he really only saved it from its imminent doom that seems to be going on right now, because as you can see here, the Covenant is still insanely trying to take everyone down. As you see, even they have suicide grunts going around too. One of the craziest things about Halo Reach is that the Covenant really, you don't understand what the hell they're saying anymore, as opposed to when you're Master Chief back in Halo 1, 2, and 3. And also, you don't really understand the Covenant's motives. All you know is that they want to destroy the planet, and that's about it. They want to glass Reach, and I think this is one of the first planets that ever got glassed, if not the first, if I remember correctly. So definitely good to follow the story. Definitely a good idea, as well as when I'm trying to, give you a little cinematic experience. Of course, I'm filming this in theater mode while we're talking here. So yeah, I mean, definitely a really good level. Exodus is probably one of the most touching levels up to the end of the game, of course, because just of what you see, all the different kinds of things that happen in the level, they just really let you know that Reach is going down, of course, because you already know the end of the story. You don't know why Reach got glassed, and you don't know the story of it. So that's why they made Halo Reach, because it's just a really deep story that they never really fully covered. I mean, in ODST, Sergeant Buck, he explained pretty much everything, saying like, no, this is gonna happen just like how Reach happened, and really you don't know what happened to Reach. So that's definitely the good part of the story. It gets you starting to realize, Reach is going down. We need to evacuate, get everyone out of here as fast as possible, so the Spartans can just handle it, the Marines can handle it, and really just try and save as many people as possible, because the Covenant invasion is just too much, just way too much. And that was an awesome assassination by me, because I am so awesome. Of course, this gameplay was actually from a long time ago. It was actually right up to the time when I recorded the last episode, episode 7, I believe it was. Of course, I never was able to film it, because when I went to film it, it didn't work, so that really sucked. I lost all my files, so what I decided to do is I bought a new computer, about $1,400. I bought the Happauge, about $229 Canadian, with the component cables for the Xbox, and now it's working, so I'm happy. And also I'm going to be doing some Dead Space 2 later on as well. Alright, so I think we should definitely get more back into the game, of course, because I am always sidetracking. Now, with this level, if you're ever going to be playing it on Legendary, don't do what I'm doing and just running blindly into everything. Usually stay close to the Marines. For the Marines that you're following, or that are following you, are very good meat shields in a way. They defend you from ever, dying usually, as long as you stay off Covenant fire. If you treat this game a lot like Gears of War or Rainbow Six Vegas 2, you will survive, as long as they're not chucking grenades at you like crazy, which they will do, of course. honestly, just try and stay in cover as much as possible and conserve your ammo as best as you can. If you're ever finding yourself with about 1 or 2 clips left, your best bet is to always go for another ammo clip. Do not go with the I'm just going to kill another Marine and take his gun, because that's just not going to help. Because if you take another Marine, if you kill him, you take his gun, you're not really helping yourself out there, because the Marines, they are the best meat shields in the game. They'll shoot back for you, which will create an aggro, and aggro is aggression towards that character. And if the aggro is being held up, then the enemy will start shooting at them. So honestly, if you stop shooting the enemy, if you hide, let the Marines start to handle it, the Marines will start getting shot at, and then you can go around to flank them, of course. That's definitely probably one of the smartest things you can do when you're playing Exodus, because Exodus does have a ton of people in it, and if you're going to be playing on Legendary, it's probably the best idea to just try and stay in cover as much. And of course, in this scene right here, do not charge out of them, just toss a grenade or 2 in. Of course, if you're conserving ammo, just try and get 1 really accurate grenade. That's probably one of the best things you can do, though. Practice on multiplayer or something like that. Practice your grenade throws as best as possible to get the most out of them, because if you do not know how to throw a grenade, you are probably going to die, because grenades definitely save your life a lot. Oh, and power weapons, of course, like as you can see here, the Thunder Hammer, or the Gravity Hammer, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting what they're called because I play Warhammer way too much, but the Gravity Hammer is definitely one of the best power weapons for this. Whenever, don't use them on grunts, don't use them on the other little thing, the thing I just killed there, the jackals. Don't use them on those, just use them on the big guys, the brutes, because the brutes are 1-hit kills, or if they're wearing armor, 2-hit kills with the Gravity Hammer, and of course jackals are 1-hit melee kills in the back, so definitely your best bet to do that. Alright, so once you get into the elevator, it is not smooth sailing from here, and that's very true. And you'll see that in the second part of the video. I'm not entirely sure where it keeps going to, because this level is fairly long, but has definitely a lot of really cool points of interest in here. So, like I said, the main goal of this level here is to protect civilians that are trying to leave Reach, because this is probably one of the biggest cities in Reach for civilians. This is where you crash landed to, so you were just kind of dragged into this, of course. As you can see, so many injured people from this. Very devastating attack to the Covenant, for sure. Very devastating. And of course there are Banshees, but just a note, excuse me, just a note, do not try and get into a Banshee. You will end up getting yourself killed, because you cannot actually go inside these Banshees. Post a comment or video response if you actually can. Film you doing it or something like that, because I have never been able to do that before, and honestly it just ends up getting me killed. So here you see you can get the jetpack finally, and yes, get the jetpack because you have to get it. You can't go around this level anywhere differently. And if you notice here though, the voice actors for the ODSTs, as you can hear him right now, he's actually one of the characters from the original ODST game. Different name, same voice actor. Love that. Always love it when they bring people back. Like when you play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, when Gaz dies, and then when you play Modern Warfare 2, Ghost has the same voice, so you think he's Gaz. Sadly, he's not, because of course Gaz took one in the face by Zakhaev. But in the end, this isn't Call of Duty, but it's the same kind of concept. Just a good little similarity to put on there. Alright, so in this situation here, you definitely don't want to go in head first. Meaning, you don't want to just go at it, jump across when there's like 1,000 grunts over there trying to kill you. Definitely want to play it safe. And playing it safe meaning that basically what you have to do is just try and go as slow as possible, because a lot of people feel like you're on a time limit whenever a character tells you, you gotta get here right now, man, you gotta protect us. That's not really the case, and it never have been that case, considering in all these kinds of first-person shooters, as long as there's no timer, there's no time limit. Meaning you can just get through the entire level without even having to worry. Someone could say a nuclear bomb's going to go off, and you don't even have to worry about it until there's a timer on the screen. So really nothing to worry about on this level. Of course, whenever a lot of people just feel that there's always a timer going, or they're always trying to be competitive with other people playing the game. Honestly, all you have to do is take it as slow as possible and just take the most strategic pathways to survive. Because of course you see 3 brutes here. On easy, of course you can take them down. On legendary, you're gonna want to pull back, stay as far away as possible, especially from the hero brutes, because those ones are definitely one of the most impossible ones to destroy, especially the metal plates and armor that they have on. One of the hardest things to do is to try and survive something like that, because the more brutes, the more difficult it gets. Alright, so now here, of course I'm putting it in third-person view because every now and then it's always cool to actually see the awesome graphics of our female 6, of course, or Noble 6. Now, I haven't really thought of a name for her yet, so let's call her Sheila the Tank, because we're cool, and I get to totally copyright. So I'll be right back in part 2. See you guys in a bit.